When it comes to drawing full body figures, it's always tough to do it with a pen or marker because it's somewhat forgiven as far as error. So what I like to do is trying to do like a stick figures, okay? And from that, I kind of get an idea of what I like to draw. But now that the stick figure is down, you can see, then I can just try. Often I like to draw. I may have mentioned this in my last video. The reason why over the years I migrate to just doing sketches and not full finish, as well as using something like a marker or a pen, is that I have a horrible habit of trying to perfect my drawing. In that, if I was using a pencil, I would redo this leg, this knee a million times, and it was just something that I did not enjoy the process. First, over the years, I decided that if I'm gonna use a marker, a pen, something that is really not very forgiven as far as mistake, then I have no choice but live with the result that I get. So here, as you can see, is a quick full body outline that I do. Like I said, it's nothing great. Hello, welcome back to another video that includes some cooking. This Memorial Day weekend, Sunday, and I decided that I want to eat some Vietnamese egg roll. It's fairly easy to make, and if you're Vietnamese, it's second nature, I guess. And here you have basically the ingredient that I will use to put into the egg roll. There's many different versions of wrappers, but my favorite is this kind. And then carrots, onion, and this is jicama, and 2 pounds of ground pork. There are many variation and version of egg roll, but I include these ingredients because it's something that everybody in the family enjoy. I personally don't like to use the black mushroom, so I don't include that. And then my son Anthony doesn't like other ingredients, so this is about the good mixture that me, my wife, and Anthony enjoy. Okay, so that's it. That's basically all the ingredient, and of course there are other things I will put in later once I chopped up everything. Okay. Okay, so here I have the 2 pound of ground pork and a pot. I'm just using this as a mixing bowl because this is I don't have a large mixing bowl. And here you have all the vegetable, onion, jicama, and carrots that I cut up in a Cuisinart. So you mix it in there. I only have one hand, so it's not gonna be easy. Next, I put in fish sauce. Here is about 1/3 of a cup. As far as salt or fish sauce, this stage you're gonna have to you can alter it and use less or more depend on your taste. Here is 1/8 cup of sugar. Because most of the time when you eat the egg roll, you have the dipping sauce, so you don't need to make it as salty or savory as you need to be. But for the sake of this video, this is what I'm doing. And then you just have to get dirty and mix everything together. Okay, let's see. I can do another sketch. This is one of the key reasons why I'm not a big fan of my sketching skill, as far as constantly erasing things. I think all artists, as I mentioned quite a few times, is I think we all suffer from the need for perfection, and sometimes that's just all in the eye of the beholder, right? I mean, what I think is horrible looking might be okay by somebody else standard. Let's see how I want to approach this sketch. Do the hand this way. Pardon the silence. Kind of hard for me to talk and draw at the same time. As usual, as you can see, I use scrap paper. I have, like I said, pile high of scrap paper from my business over the years that I recycle and reuse. Figure it out. Like I said, I'm trying to model my hand as often as I could. No matter how often I draw hands, I still need to use my own to model. Okay, one thing that I didn't get a chance to add was the eggs. So for each pound of ground pork, use 1 egg. So I have 2 pounds of ground pork here, so I use 2 eggs in here in order to help with the binding of the ground meat. Just like, you know, when you make Italian meatballs, you use eggs in there also. So same concept. Okay, so now the mixture is all well and mixed, and we are ready to roll. Okay, now we are ready to roll, and I'll give you a demonstration of how I do it. I use the gloves so that I don't have to be worried about messy. As far as how much filling you want to put in here, that's all depend on how big you want the egg roll, right? But I show you how much I do it. I try to do, oops, about this much. Okay, so here you have the filling. It's about 2 tablespoons worth. Okay, there you go. Normally I go a lot faster because I am, you know, not that crazy about the having perfection. So here you go, you tuck it in tight. I also beaten 1 egg here to help seal. Voila, there you go. And what I will do is I will roll as many as I can and put it in the pan over here and then fry them all at once. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay, let's see what can we make out of this. Perhaps we'll make this into Daredevil. Like I said, it's fairly easy to interchange, I guess, character once you get used to, you know, draw faces. Okay, so that's kind of, hopefully you can see. Let's see. Not bad. See, let's give you an example of how you know, the drawing can transform itself. And that's about it. Like I said, this is very typical of how I doodle on Sketch in my free time. You know, I goof around, come up with a pose, and do it in black ink and pencil, and then in many ways it's bizarre, but I like it kind of like unfinished. You know, I rarely, like I said, in the past plus 10 years to ever sit down and put down an entire pose of a scene and draw. You know, it's not sure the reason, but perhaps laziness, perhaps my subconscious doesn't want me to pine over the picture for hours and hours trying to make everything perfect and everything proportionate. But this way, you know, at least I can still enjoy the process. And like I said, it's made on, you know, scrap paper, so I can just toss it. Anyhow, that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye. Okay, so it took me about 15 minutes to do about 32 egg roll here. So all the ingredient that I had was enough to put together 32 egg rolls. And unfortunately, the package is always too many. I use 2 packages of the wrappers, and I have some leftovers. What I normally do is put it in a Ziploc bag, airtight, and then toss it in the freezer until the next time, so that the egg roll wrapper will stay fresh and not dried out. But that's it. Okay, real quick, this is my favorite deep fryer that I own in the many years of cooking. I've owned probably 4 different kind of deep fryer, but this one is awesome because you can turn the deep fryer into a mode where the oil can drain into this compartment to filter and clean the oil and reuse and clean the inside. So what I do is I deep fry a small batch at a time, about 6 egg roll in 6 minutes, and this is what they look like after 6 minutes. Okay, and that's it. Hopefully you enjoy my cooking video. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Bye.